PK Sports. For NBA basketball. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Abaji in at the four-man spot. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Tobias Harris out there with Asar Thompson. And it's Duren in at the center, locking down the middle. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Now here's Quickly. Kicked by Poeltl. Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Duren. And here's Detroit. It's a three-point game. Pass to Cunningham. Launches it. And Detroit another three.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Barnes finds Quickly. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Barnes, no good.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Nails it from three.
And something Ivey continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Barrett, a screen on Ivey. Here's Quickly. They can't stop the run with that one. Detroit has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Cunningham looking it over. And he makes it on the layup. Cunningham's got 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Abaji, and the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And here's Detroit. A nice run going, 12 in a row. Cunningham. Poeltl grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step."
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Cunningham passes to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Ivey. 6 points for him. Back to Cunningham. Ivy outside. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham against Barrett. Shoots. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Harris right side. Pass to Cunningham. Harris a screen. Second chance shot. Rebound Toronto.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Quickly against Duran. And a two-handed jam.
Whoa, slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Ivy against Quickly. Lets a floater go. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Outside Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's Thompson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Bruno Fernando. Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Boucher in at the small forward position. Now here's Beasley. Back to Stewart. Beasley outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Detroit leading by 9. Here's Reed. Comes up empty down low. The Raptors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Brown passes to Olynyk. Outside for Boucher. Dick with it. Beasley covers. Left side Dick. Here's Olynyk. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Olynyk's got his first basket.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Boucher finds Brown. Here's the pick. Pass to Dick. And here's Boucher. Dick gets the bucket. Now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Beasley. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now, you love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
Outside Dick. Here's Brown. Kept alive. Outside for Boucher. Right side Dick. Pass to Fernando. Jacks up a three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Detroit leading by 7. Stewart left side. From downtown. No luck on that one. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Rebound, Toronto. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the inside, here's Olynyk. Outside, Dick. Olynyk with a screen on Beasley, and it's Dick off the drive.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of this game, and the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Sasser outside. They set the screen. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Sasser outside. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Shoots. Again the miss by the Pistons. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Brown. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Reed. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Raptors.
Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Reed. Here's Beasley. Defended by Brown. Here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dick. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Sasser outside. Launches a 3. And that's not going to go. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The Raptors, 23.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what Jaden Ivey has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Thompson out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Duren in at the center position. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Outside Barrett. The 3. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. And the layup falls. And the Pistons lead by 2.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow. Just wow.
Barrett to screen on Thompson. Outside Barrett. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Detroit has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Ryan?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Barrett. He takes it in. Off target at the rim. Cunningham against Barrett. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Detroit shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Ivy against quickly. Now here's Barrett. Defense right on him. The shot. And again, Toronto no good. The Pistons on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And there's a pick.
A skilled defender. Harris uses his reach and lateral quickness so well.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And so here is Toronto, trailing by 8. Quickly, passes to Pirtle, back to Quickly. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound, out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Barnes in the post, defended by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Barnes, no good. And here's Detroit. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And it's Cunningham missing. Raptors trail by 8. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Here's Cunningham. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. The shot's good. Barnes has got 8.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Cunningham outside. Duran with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. The players on the
game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Quickly. Count that bucket. He has 6.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Detroit leading by 4. Sasser up top, guarded by Quickly. Here's Hardaway, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Fernando, pass to Quickly. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Poked loose. Here's Hardaway. Up ahead. And the dunk by Duren.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Stewart with it. Sasser outside. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Kelly Olynyk is out, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cunningham.
People close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Fernando. Scotty Barnes comes in for Boucher. And Barrett subbed in for Brown. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Raptors trail by 10. Outside Dick. Outside Barrett. Outside Olynyk. The three. Barrett can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Thompson. Out to Harris. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy from the arc. Drills it from deep. And the Pistons lead by 13.
Hot off the pass, Ivy has a shot up. No time to waste when you've got a pro-level defense coming at you.
Toronto shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Dick. Olynyk with the ball. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Barrett. The kick to Olynyk. Thompson with a steal. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Olynyk. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Olynyk passes to Dick. Back to Olynyk. Kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Barnes. Looking to end the run. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 8 rebounds in the game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
One shot.
Cunningham against Barrett. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the Pistons with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Thompson.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
The three from Barnes. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ivy outside. Harris, a screen on Barnes. A clear look for Ivy. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Out to Harris. From the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Barnes against Cunningham. Ivy passes to Duren. Back to Ivy. 6 to shoot. They get it again. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto.
Raptors substitution.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And the dunk by Duren.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pistons.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And what a huge performance it was for Jalen Duren.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
On the wing, Ivy. 4-3. Pirtle grabs a miss. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist by Quickly. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Pass to Duren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
For 3, Barrett. That shot missing. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. On the wing, Thompson lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Now here's Barrett. Fires the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Ivy against Olynyk. Fires from way outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this.
NBA. Checking out Utah's opening lineup. They've got Colin Sexton. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. And for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Asar Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Greg, we know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently, and they're hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Markkanen a screen on Cunningham. For 3. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it. And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Ivey with the bucket.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Kessler passes to Hendricks. Pass to Markkanen. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson in the post, working on Williams.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivey. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivey. Got a piece of it. Sexton against Cunningham. Williams for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Pass to Hendricks. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cunningham kicks to Ivey. Drills it from outside. Ivey's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Pistons.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivey? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Over to the left wing. Hendricks. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Williams against Harris. Pass to Ivy. Harris a screen on Sexton. Ivy, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Utah leading by 7. Three-pointer, Markkanen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Jazz have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Cunningham right side. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 9.
And lightning fast. Ivy has to get rid of it before the D can collapse there. And he did.
There's the triple. They get it back. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Marcus Sasser is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Paul Reed, and it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Jazz leading by 10. Here's Sensabaugh. That one's in, his first shot this game. Now Sasser. Hardaway is screen on George. Outside Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. Utah has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. John Collins was a force in his first few years, Stan, but hasn't seemed to match that level of success since that time. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think there's a few reasons, Kevin. Number one, I just think it's a lot about opportunity, and he went from being the number 2 guy on a team to being the 3rd, 4th, even at times 5th guy on the floor, so he's not getting as much opportunity. He doesn't have as much opportunity to play some of his minutes as a center now, and that was always where he could get a quickness advantage. So even where he is now, though, this guy is a very good player and has gotten to the point he's underrated.
And Utah has possession after the basket by Detroit. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Knocks it loose. Beasley outside. And it's Stewart, top of the key. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sensabaugh, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Reed finds Stewart. A 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Filipowski passes to Collins. Pass to Filipowski. Just 5 to shoot. And that one drops. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Even when he first came into the league, this was Clarkson's go-to move, pressing the action off the dribble.
And Stewart gets it to go. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
And that one good from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Outside Hardaway. High post Stewart. He has 5. The 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 14. Out to Hardaway. Back to Stewart. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Stewart's got a pair of triples in the second now for Detroit. Outside, George to the wing on the left. Collins passes to George. Lobbed up there for Collins and finished off by Collins.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Sasser gets the bucket.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Sensabaugh. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been, okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Please, director, listen now to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Williams is out there with Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Markkanen against Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Coach, it didn't take long for Kay Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. The kick out to Williams. Jazz passing it around. Six to shoot. Markkanen from outside. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stolen by Markkanen. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. Down low, Cunningham. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Cunningham's got 6.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Another miss by Utah. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Detroit. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The shot by Thompson, no good. Utah leading by 9. Here's Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Sexton for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Stan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day. What a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Here's Hendricks. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Thompson. Harris against Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Utah leading by 13. From deep, George buries it from three-point range. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beasley outside. Pass to Reed. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Reed's got his first points in this one.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The shot by George, wide open. Rebound, Detroit. Hardaway goes in. And the dunk by Stewart.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And George drops them both. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Stewart misses. Here's Sensabaugh. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Harris, and it's Duren in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Cunningham's shot is off. Jazz leading by 15. On the wing, Markkanen. He's covered by Thompson. Fires the three. Markkanen can't get it to go. Detroit with the ball. Out to Harris. Shoots the three. They get it again. Thompson makes it off the glass.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Outside, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. Out to Harris. Takes the three. Nailed from three-point land. All right, Stan. Hypothetical situation. Down 1. Shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And the shot goes in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Well, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Williams passes to Hendricks. Williams a screen. Hendricks can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 15. Harris dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. On the wing, Markkanen. Lets it go with the three. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Markkanen a screen on Ivy. Williams finds Kessler. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Harris. Hendricks, good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Back to Harris. Pass to Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. 1:11 left in the game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Jazz.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Colin Sexton.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Kessler setting the pick for Williams. Back to Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 4 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here are the Pistons now, trailing by 10. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Is on Colin Sexton.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot. and gets fouled.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within single digits. George looking around. Markkanen from outside. Good on the triple. Stolen by Kessler. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel.
And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
The starters for Utah. Williams is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Dick. It's Barrett on the wing. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Jazz. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Hauled in by Brown. It's Barnes on the wing. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Barrett. And so he draws the foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
This play is under review under NBA rules.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam, you could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. Counted from distance. Barrett's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Markkanen outside. The 3 is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now,
Nice.
Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
he's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Brown. Here's Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Markkanen.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Hendricks. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Soft touch off the glass. He's got 7.
I'm impressed with R.J. Barrett and his body control when he's around the basket like that. Good finish.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like R.J. did there.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
To the left side wing. Pass to Kessler. Williams with it. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left in the first. Markkanen outside. Fires from deep. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Just loves it. Loves to play like a guard and shoot it from the perimeter. Markkanen's bread and butter.
Here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Dick. This one for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. There's the triple. No good on the shot. Toronto trailing. Left side Barrett. Outside Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 12 points.
RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Olynyk with a screen on Clarkson. 1 second left. And Olynyk the bucket on the assist by Quickly. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. John Collins out there with Filipowski. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Keontae George. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
Well, Olynyk very capable from out there. We'll see how the defense reacts now.
After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
George, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Raptors foul. Davion Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Clarkson passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Basket's good. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
George drives in. It's stolen. The ball's knocked loose. To the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Abaji. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So Getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team. Inside, Collins just goes to work, whatever it takes to get the finish.
Quickly against Clarkson. Here's Fernando, left side Olynyk. Quickly from outside. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Pass to Fernando. Outside Olynyk. George against Quickly. Here's Olynyk. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Olynyk's got 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, he picked him clean. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Raptors lead by 5. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half of basketball. Quickly outside. Pass to Fernando. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Collins with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Quickly drives in. And he throws it down with one hand.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Olynyk. And now the Raptors on the break. Mitchell's shot is good.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Collins. Rebound Toronto. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Abaji. Here's Fernando. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Fernando. And the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 8.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
George outside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. It's stolen by Olynyk.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Toronto shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. "17 seconds left in the second period.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
A nice shot by Filipowski.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
With 2 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And so it's Toronto, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Bruce Brown is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barrett, and the big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Hendricks. Williams, a screen on Barrett. Back to Williams. To the left wing. Here's Hendricks. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Barrett. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Outside, Brown. And stolen by Markkanen. Kessler with it. Now guarded by Brown. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Markkanen from long range. Oh, Markkanen confident from long range.
And the team wants Markkanen to take those kind of shots because he is capable of knocking them down.
Yes, sir!
Oh!
That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he jams it home with authority.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now, here's Williams. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams into the lane, and Williams punches it home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Hendricks. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Williams against Brown. Williams passes to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Kessler a screen. Hendricks misses the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kessler against Barnes. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Raptors lead by 14. Brown passes to Barnes. Now Barrett. .105 left in the third quarter here. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barnes has got 8.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Williams a screen on Barnes. And And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Like that as Lowry works through the contact and still lets it go.
A line change here for Toronto. That's good for Markkanen. The Raptors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Quickly outside, inside, Nabaji. Pass to Fernando. On the wing quickly. Another shot. Oh, Kessler with the block. And he recovers it. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Abaji. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Jazz trail by 13. Here's George on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Quickly against Clarkson. Quickly outside. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Toronto out in front. They lead by 13. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Utah 5 right now. John Collins out there with Filipowski. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's George in at the 1.
It's not easy to create really solid coverage on Olynyk because of his skill and his physical play.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, it's one thing in a game to do a great job of drawing fouls, but going to the free throw line and delivering, that's another.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Markkanen. And they get it back. Right side, Sexton. And finished off by Kessler.
Willingness to share the ball. Sexton can score and is hungry to do so. You got to keep your teammates happy.
Up top, Dick. Outside, Brown. It's Barrett on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, Barrett is a strong finisher, so don't expect a little bit of contact to stop him cold.
The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 13. Markkanen outside. Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Markkanen outside from deep. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Talk about confidence. Markkanen feeling like he can drill shots from anywhere right now.
Toronto leading by 9. For 3, Barrett. Utah grabs the miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Barnes. Barrett, a screen on Kessler. Outside Brown. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jazz trail by 7. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. And Utah has possession. Here's Williams. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Here's Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Williams in the post. Brown's there. They get it back. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Walter, he's checked in for Brown. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Pass to Williams. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time he might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Clock at 6. Here's Williams. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation. But they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And Williams drops them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Kessler. Quickly outside. That one goes. Count it. And the Raptors lead by 7.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Williams in the post. Started by Quickly. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Barrett. Pirtle, screen on Kessler. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Markkanen. Sexton with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Sexton passes to Kessler. Kessler, a screen on Barnes. Back to Kessler. Money!
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Toronto's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Barnes passes to Dick. Pass to Barrett. Over Kessler. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 26 seconds left in the game. It falls! And that one brings them within 1. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Quickly with the ball. Outside Barrett. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Oh, the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
A total lack of awareness there. Didn't seem to know they were out of timeouts. You don't expect to see that at this level.
Grant, he just completely lost his concentration, I think. Should have... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Now Sexton. They've got Williams. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. That gives them the lead.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now flow.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. One shot. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barnes. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Grady Dick. Barrett. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Barrett hanging tough on that play. He gets the shot off, and he just stuck to the play.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
To the inside, Kessler passes to Sexton. Driving in. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Sexton getting right through the defense and putting that speed to work.
And it's quickly with a miss. Utah leading by 3. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Utah's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Pass to Markkanen. Fires for 3. It's Markkanen on the wing. For 3. Connects from downtown. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
For 3. Barrett. Williams grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And they recover it. Pass to Markkanen. From outside the arc. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Jazz.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Colin Sexton.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And out of bounds, the Jazz will take it. On offense, here's Utah. This run now up to 13-2. Pure from 3-point range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
fires away from way outside. Yes. And so it's Utah. Easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you. Live on 2. Sports, bringing you the NBA. Well, you and I, Doris, are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? Two exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Asar Thompson is out there with Harris, and it's Duran in at the center. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Connects from three-point range.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Barrett the pass to Dick. Puts up a deep three. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Cunningham. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. 6-point game. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. Here's Cunningham. To the paint, looking for Harris. He gets it there. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Barrett, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him. Detroit with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Cunningham. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Brown missing.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Duren finds Ivy. Shoots from the elbow. Goes back up. And Duren finishes inside.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Harris drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Barrett, the 3-ball. And again, no good by Toronto. Cunningham against Barrett, right wing. Shots good by Duren.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's Thompson. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. The kick out to Cunningham. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Harris. Rebound by the Raptors. And it's Barrett penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Ivy, a screen on Barrett. Cunningham with it, picked up by Brown. The Pistons have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That's good from Cunningham.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Raptors trail by 13. Barnes outside. Here's Dick. Brown against Duren. Down low. 5 points in the game. A 3 from Barnes. They get the rebound. Hurdle's shot is off. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Pistons have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And that one's good, Abaji. Pistons leading by 12. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Mitchell. No good with the layup. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And Stephen Clark, Pistons pretty much in control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Mitchell is out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Abaji in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
First team down.
Now, Fontecchio. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
Pistons leading by 11. Sasser with it. Pass to Stewart. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got his first 2 points. Quickly looking it over. It's deflected. They recover it. The Pistons shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Sasser. Up and in on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. A three-pointer, no good. The Pistons have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now, here's Stewart. 17-point lead, their biggest. And here's the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Here's Reed. Still yet to score. Fontecchio up top on the wing, Hardaway. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Reed with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Sasser. Good. Sasser's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Brown the pass to Dick. The kick out to Brown. Thompson against Barnes. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says, with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Barrett, no good. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Cunningham. The second chance effort. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Raptors shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Got that one up quick. He's got 15.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now, here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. In the corner, it's Harris. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And he sinks the second. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen by Duren. From the stripe. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so is Detroit, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson is out there with Duren. And it's Harris in at the 3. From past the arc, Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ivy, no one around him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Raptors shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. There's Brown with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Brown's got 11 points.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Cunningham dishes it to Thompson. Here's Ivy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ivy's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pistons. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Cunningham. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
That's his second personal foul.
That's good from Harris. Detroit's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Cunningham's shot is off. The Raptors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Detroit has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Ivy. Good on the three-point shot. Ivy's got 9 points here in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
His three-pointer's off the mark. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Out to Harris. It's hauled in by Brown. The Raptors have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Count it. Harris has got 9.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Barnes misses off the right iron. The Pistons have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The kick out to Cunningham. Pistons keep it alive. The 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. Raptors shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Pass to Dick. Barrett for 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Now here's Thompson. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Barrett. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Harris finds Thompson. Back to Harris. Over Barrett. Harris misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
Here's Dick. Still without a basket. Hits the three-point bomb. Fontecchio. He gets it up. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Detroit running away with it. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Brown is in the shooting guard spot with Barrett at small forward. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. And it's Dick in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown against Hardaway. Brown feeling out a bit. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And, well, Detroit shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And stolen by Barnes. Brown outside. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Cunningham. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cunningham's got 19 points. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Off target from outside.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Such a wide open look. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Count that one. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Thompson. From the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Thompson. Toronto grabs the miss. Dix got his 5th rebound in this one. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Pirtle. Barnes outside. 3-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Ivy. Out to Harris. Second shot opportunity. Basket counts.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Brown outside. Doesn't go for him. The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Cunningham outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Duren. Clock at 6. For 3, Harris. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Duren wide open. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pirtle's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
From deep 3-point land, Cunningham's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fires from way outside. Off target. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Ace. Now look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Thompson out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Duren in at the center position. And for the Jazz, we've got Lauri Markkanen, Colin Sexton out there with Williams. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Harris. They get it back. Pass to Duren. Beyond the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Markkanen outside. With the fadeaway. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. And we're about a minute into the first. For 3, Sexton. Nice D from Thompson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Here's Williams, following the score by Detroit. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Cunningham outside. There's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drives.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. Duren with the rebound. The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. 5 to shoot. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Now Cunningham. And stolen by Sexton. 4-on-1. Here they go. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Ivy against Sexton. Duren attacks. Oh, breaks the aggressive dunk attempt. Utah trailing here. Markkanen from long range. Duren with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
On the wing, Sexton. Ivy defends. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on Thompson. Markkanen for 3. He drops it from range. Markkanen's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Stan, how do you think the Utah Jazz have fared with a relatively young squad?
Well, Brian, I'd say admirably. It's not easy to be the less experienced team figuring things out all the time, but they continue to grow and work and get better.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Pass to Hendricks. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, he led him with the pass there almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Harris. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Williams. Sexton finds Williams. Thompson against Markkanen. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Markkanen for three. Offensive board. Williams. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For three, Sexton. And he can't get that one. Got a piece of it. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Utah ahead, up 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Marcus Sasser is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pistons trail by 3. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. A rebound by Detroit. Cuts off the pass, and they're running. Lets the 3 fly. Well, a careless foul. That'll send it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and
there will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
you know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
3 shots.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Will stand former second-round pick Jordan Clarkson. He's averaged double-digit scoring every season.
Yeah, Brian, he's done it primarily as a sixth man. He actually already ranks among the top 10 in all-time points scored off the bench, and he's still moving up the ladder.
It is interesting that he prefers to come off the bench.
Yes, some guys do.
Here's Hardaway. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Clarkson against Hardaway. George outside. Pass to Filipowski. Collins with it. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Collins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3 shot is just that easy.
Back to Sasser. Stewart, a screen on George. Up top, Stewart. Shoots over Filipowski. That one's wide left. Utah leading by 6. George feels it out a bit. Off target with the 3. That's tipped. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Filipowski. Now George. There's a screen. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Fontecchio, right side. George with a steal. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's the 3. Hardaway, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And that's a foul called on Paul Reed. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
1:33 left in the second. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Filipowski, the pass to George. Out to the wing. Here's Filipowski. Hardaway grabs the board. Pistons trail by 5. Sasser outside. Outside Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Tim Hardaway, the 16th pick in last year's draft. Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
The 3, Collins sinks it from distance. And now it's a 10-point Jazz lead.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Sasser can't hit. The Jazz have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. And Reed pulls it down. Up top, Stewart. That'll count. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Utah Jazz, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what John Collins has done in this game.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
He's a problem, no doubt about it. One that opposing teams have to grapple with every time he takes the floor.
We've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Williams, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Ryan, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. And it's Williams off the drive. Pass to Kessler. No one near him. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
That's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Harris against Williams. And it's good. 2 points. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Knocks down the long J.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for the Jazz. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And stolen by Williams. Pass to Hendricks. Three-pointer. Another three for Utah.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
The three from Sexton, and the three-pointer goes. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Hendricks, no good. Pistons trail by 20. Ivy with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Oh, stolen by Harris. On the wing, Ivy. Pass to Thompson. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Puts up a three. And it's blocked by Kessler. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Goes up off the inbound. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to George. Pass to Clarkson. Three-pointer. A rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Ivy against Clarkson. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Jazz making a switch here. Mills is checked in. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Duren. Stewart comes in for Thompson. Fontecchio's checked in for Harris. And Tim Hardaway subbed in for Ivy. Reed passes to Cunningham. Three-pointer, Stewart knocks it down from distance. Stewart's got 5 points.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Sasser's checked in for Cade Cunningham. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mills, no good. And here are the Pistons. 11 unanswered points for them. Three-pointer, Stewart. Another three for Detroit.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And so it's Utah earning this break in the action. Up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Tim Hardaway is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Paul Reed. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Stewart in at the 4. The three is up. And Reed pulls it down. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway on the wing. Launches it. And the Pistons, another 3.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
For 3, George. Rebound Detroit.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Fontecchio goes in. Rejected by George. Clarkson passes to George. Filipowski for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Jazz lead by 13. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Utah?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Jazz leading by 13. And he's going for the lob.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Sasser can't hit. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside Mills. Here's the 3. The Pistons clear it. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fontecchio with the ball. And Clarkson picks him up defensively. Again, the miss by the Pistons. There's the triple. And Patrick Mills hits from deep.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
3-pointer, Stewart. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And here's Mills from the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They trail by 18. And here's Ivy from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Ivy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hendricks. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pistons trail by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thompson goes in. Got a piece of it. Now Mills. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Harris. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Harris with the block.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Ivy. 3-pointer. On target from range.
And the quickness off his movements make Ivy so difficult to guard. I mean, he just rises up in an instant.
Hendricks, no good. Pistons trail by 12. Up top, Thompson. He's guarded by Mills. And here's Cunningham outside. Kessler with a rebound. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Mills, no good. Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Jazz.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for John Collins.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Clock is at 3. Mills, no good. The Pistons on offense. They've gone on an 8-0 run. That cuts the lead to single digits. And it's Utah with the ball. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Cunningham. Count it!
And just a great read from Cunningham, pouncing on opportunities to collect steals.
Pass to Mills. Marking it outside. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta.
Utah foul, Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Utah with the W.
Hi, everyone. Thanks. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the small forward position. And for the Jazz, Williams is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Sexton.
Well, just staying alert right there, R.J. Barrett with some nice defense.
The shot by Sexton, no good. Dick. Utah with the rebound. Here's Hendricks. Utah gets it back. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The long distance 3 is Barrett.
And right now, Markkanen just daring the defense to come all the way out there to him.
Barrett for 3, and it's sent back by Kessler. Barnes down low. Off with the layup. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Brent, he seems like the ideal wing.
Well, there's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. You don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Outside, Markkanen takes a 3. That shot, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Outside, Williams gets it to go from beyond the arc.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And here is Williams. After R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Goes up. Here's quickly. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Williams can't get it to go. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
When RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself, this is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. Barrett finds quickly. A floater. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Williams inside the line. It's rebounded by Dick.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
1:14 left to play here in the first. Sexton for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barrett wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. Jazz trail by three. Williams passes to Kessler. Williams dishes to Markkanen. Williams a screen on Barnes. Another miss by Utah. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Barrett, no good. Barrett's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Markkanen from outside. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mitchell kicks to Brown. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And George with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Brown outside. Here's Abaji. And off the glass. That one's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, they've got Bruce Brown. Also Mitchell out there. Olynyk is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 4-man position. Filipowski.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation. Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist to this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Good on the shot.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Toronto leading by 6. Brown sets a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Brown from outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Here's Mitchell. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And George kicks to Collins. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
The Jazz have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Boucher's shot is off. Jazz trail by 6. It's stolen by Brown. Boucher against George. And the shot's good from Boucher. Boucher's got his first bucket in this one. The 3 from George. He can't get it to go. Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. Fires for 3. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors leading by 11. Mitchell kicks to Boucher. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Outside, George. It's good from long range. George has got 5 points so far.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Jazz. Lepowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, George. In the corner, Eubanks with it. Here's Filipowski. Just 4 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Abaji. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Jazz trail by 6. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Clarkson for 3. And Utah another 3.
Decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
There's the screen. Back to Boucher. From deep. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Second team foul.
On offense, here are the Jazz. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The open look here for Sexton. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Barnes hits them both. Utah's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range to the right side. Kessler the screen. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Bruce Brown. He is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Raptors. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
They're measuring up the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. For 3, Williams. They get it back. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen against Barrett. And Lauri Markkanen good for 3. Markkanen's got 9.
Well, it's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability. And how about RJ getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home?
You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season, and he's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Barnes, and the layup is good. He has 6.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Right side, Williams. Driving to the basket. Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
When you're a 7-footer like Markkanen, do you really have to jump to flush it? Just enough.
There's Williams. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Raptors trail by 3. And it's Barrett penetrating. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Williams with the ball. And now by Barnes. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Nobody near Williams. Second chance shot. Goes up on the wing. Markkanen missing again.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Hendricks. And yes, it's good. Hendricks has got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Raptors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brown outside. A minute 20 left to play here in the 3rd. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Olynyk has the open look. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
There's the pick. The 3 from George. Rebound by the Raptors. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Abaji can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They lead by 1. It's picked off. Out to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the second free throw, good. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. And here's George for three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Abaji, the pass to Boucher. For the lead. And the 3 ball is good. Boucher's got 5. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Lauri Markkanen getting it done for the Jazz. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Utah leading. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Mitchell. Also Bruce Brown out there. There's Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Abaji in at the power forward.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Barnes against Markkanen. That's tipped. Pass to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen a screen on Brown. Hendricks can't get it to go. Kessler finds Markkanen. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's the floater. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams kicks to Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Barrett. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Cody Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second-chance opportunities.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play going to the line for one.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to Hendricks. Kessler a screen on Brown. Hendricks can't get it to go. Raptors with the lead. Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds tonight. Markkanen inside the line. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Markkanen's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On defense, Utah. Brown finds Pirtle. Brown against Sexton. Brown the pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Sexton attacking. Beyond the arc. Hendricks, good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. Here's Barnes.
Well, the coaching staff wants this kind of play from Colin Sexton. It's about hustling.
Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Here's Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And it's Barnes at the elbow. And here's quickly for three. Kessler with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Shot's good by Williams.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
The kick out to Barnes. Knocks down the three ball.
And quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
And it's Sexton penetrating. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 5th rebound in this one. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Brown. It's up a 3. Hendricks pulls it in. Utah leading by 3. On the wing, Williams. Covered by Barnes. Here's Kessler. Kessler the screen. Nice ball movement by Utah.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Jam. Sexton for 3. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jams.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Brown outside. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Utah. They're on a 16-7 run from deep 3-point territory. Outside, Sexton. And Barnes sends it back. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws. And he makes the second one, and it's a 9-point ball game here. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.